Good evening, this is Ankita Singh, and you're watching the 9 p.m. bulletin on Channel 6 Network. Let's take a look at the top stories making headlines today. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, has proposed a centralized platform called the Mutual Fund Investment Tracing and Retrieval Assistant, MITRA. This initiative aims to help investors locate dormant and unclaimed mutual fund folios while preventing fraudulent activity. Public comments on the proposal are open until 7th January 2025. In political news, the controversial One Nation, One Election bill has sparked criticism from opposition parties who argue it undermines democratic principles. The outcome of the ongoing deliberations will have significant implications for India's electoral reforms. Shifting focus to innovation, Upgrad co-founder Ronnie Screwvala highlighted the transformative potential of artificial intelligence in education and entrepreneurship. He believes AI can revolutionize how India nurtures talent and fosters startups. Turning to the tech world, ChatGupta's newly launched internet search feature is generating buzz. With real-time search capabilities, it could challenge traditional search engines and reshape user preferences in the digital space. Indian stock markets took a dip as cautious investor sentiment prevailed ahead of the US Federal Reserve's rate decision. The Sensex fell by 0.47%, closing at 81,748.57, while the Nifty declined by 0.40% to end at 24,668.25. In Bangalore, a tragic suicide case involving a techie has led to the wife, her family, and her uncle being charged with abetment. While the wife was arrested in Gurugram, other family members were detained in Prayagraj and later transferred to Bangalore, where they are now in judicial custody. In another crime story, a Delhi man has been arrested for murdering his wife's lover. The victim reportedly endured severe torture before succumbing to his injuries. Investigations into the case are ongoing. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MeitY, has invited proposals for tools to detect deepfakes and label AI-generated content under the IndiaAI mission. Selected projects will retain intellectual property rights, while the government will hold a royalty-free license for non-commercial purposes. India mourns the loss of Tulsi Govda, the celebrated environmentalist often called the Encyclopedia of the Forest. At 86, Govda's passing has drawn tributes from prominent leaders like Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah and Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. Her legacy continues to inspire environmental conservation efforts. In Delhi, bomb threats at schools have raised serious security concerns. This is the fifth such incident in recent weeks, prompting authorities to tighten vigilance across educational institutions. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has set a deadline for security forces to eradicate Naxalism by March 2026. During a visit to Bijapur district's Gundam Forward Operating Base, he reiterated his commitment to this mission. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has accused Congress of fomenting disputes over river water sharing between states. Addressing a rally, he emphasized dialogue as a solution and commended Rajasthan CM Bhajan Lal Sharma for his development initiatives. 6 people lost their lives and 10 were injured in a tragic bus collision with a dumper truck in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. The injured are receiving treatment and are reported to be in stable condition. Investigations into the accident are underway. Following a significant defeat in the Maharashtra Assembly elections, Maharashtra Congress chief Nana Patole has offered his resignation. The Mahayuti alliance claimed 230 out of 288 seats, leaving Congress with just 16. Lastly, BJP President JP Nadda launched a scathing attack on Congress, accusing the party of constitutional violations during its rule and betraying the values of the Indian Constitution. That's all for today's bulletin. Stay tuned to Channel 6 Network for more updates. This is Ankita Singh signing off. Have a great evening.